but I'd love to just invite Joanne Oppelt to share a very recent encounter with a nonprofit CEO and a donor prospect, and that that three-part ask you made of the donor, Joanne.
Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you, Jimmy. So this was a donor who was a single woman. She had never gotten married, never had any children. There was a $16.5 million campaign, and it included operations, a capital gift because they were going to build a new building and they needed property, and also endowment. She was a $10,000 a year giver for the last 3 or 4 years. So what we did is asked her to give feedback on the case for support, which she did. We asked her to the awareness event, which she accepted our invitation, but at the last minute couldn't come. So Aaron, the CEO, called her and gave her the lowdown of what had happened at the awareness event, and also sent her a video of the capital project that they were looking at, and asked her for a meeting. And because she had done case for support, she said, sure, I'd love to meet with you and Joanne and bring me all your investment opportunities that you have. So number one, we knew she was interested because of the awareness event and helping with case for support. We got there, we had iced tea and soda water. And what I said was, tell me a little bit about your giving. So what she told us was that she was looking to make a larger investment because she was giving too much of her money to the government and wanted to give it more to charity, that she had some wealth that she needed to distribute right away, and that she and her family were very business minded. So long story short, when it came down to the ask, I said, Janet, we would like to ask you for $150,000 a year for 3 years for programs and operations. And she said, I don't know if I can do that. Let me think. And then we said, and Janet, we were thinking as well that you could provide some money for the new building and use it as our business center that we're going to have in the new building to honor your family with. And we're asking for a gift of $500,000. And Janet, we're asking for an endowment gift, a gift that will come through your estate of $1 million. And she said, I don't know if I could do that. Let me think. She thought a little bit. Aaron and I said nothing. We took long sips of water, as Stephanie is fond of saying. She said, well, I can do the 500,000 if I move some investments around. So we knew we had just gotten 500,000. And then she said, and I think I can do the 150,000 too. I really need to give more to charity, and I can't think of a better nonprofit to give other than what you do in terms of giving people a hand up, not just a hand out. And then she said, and the endowment is already done. I've left an estate to you in my endowment that you haven't known about because I think that you're such an effective nonprofit.
Joanne, just for clarification, was that 150,000 total over 3 years?
No, it was $150,000 per year. And she did ask that. She asked what the total ask was. And I said, we're asking for $950,000 plus endowment over as total in a 3-year period. And she said, for me or for the whole campaign? And I said, from you. And she kind of looked at us, and that's when she started with, I think I can swing the 500,000. And that, by the way, I think I can swing the 150 a year.
Joanne, such a fantastic story.
Get off the phone, Joanne. That was just so gorgeous. Now, Joanne, let me ask you a question. She kind of gulped Stephanie's fond of saying that. She kind of, Stephanie says,
Oh, no,
go ahead.
if you make the big ask, the donor may look like they just swallowed a cat. That is the big gulp. They may look like they just swallowed a cat, and it's okay, because I promise, even if they don't agree to the amount you've suggested, the gift they do give you is going to be significantly more than what they would have given otherwise. So it's okay to sit in that awkward moment of the donor looking like they just swallowed a cat.
Joanne, what would you say was Aaron's experience as the CEO and Janet's experience in you navigating the three-part ask? What about the CEO? And then tell me what you felt what Janet's experience was.
So the CEO's experience was he was glad to have a partner with him to show him how it was done. And he was surprised that I had gone ahead with $150,000. I had done that. And he was very pleased that he was just pleased with the $500,000. He was overjoyed. He couldn't believe that we got a $1 million gift in what, an hour at the most meeting that we had. The donor at the end there were tears in her eyes. And I said to her, you don't know what you've just done. You've just helped more than 5,000 people and honored your family in a very significant way. And she got tears in her eyes and she says, I've never done this before. This feels so good.
Yeah.